Ice Spice is no doubt the biggest up-and-coming artist, recently amassing over 37 million monthly listeners on Spotify. In the span of 2 years, currently ranked at number 64, surpassing big mainstream artists like having only releasing 13 songs, has been recognized or featured by Drake, Pink Panthers, Beyonce, NiCKi MiNAj, New York Times Magazine, Dizelle, Void, British GQ, Vora Fashion, The Cut, has gathered millions of fans in music, beauty, and fashion. This is the untold story of Ice Spice's rise to fame. Born Isis Gaston on January 1st, 2000, was raised in the state of New York in the city known as the Bronx, to a Dominican mother and an African-American father that's currently anonymous to the public, but according to Wikipedia claims that her father was once a former underground artist.
What was your dad's rap name? Do you care to speak on that? Or?
Nah, I don't wanna.
That's cool.
Yeah, you feel me?
Growing up being the oldest sibling of 5, she spent most of her childhood in the neighborhood of Fordham Road.
I'm from Fordham Road in the Bronx.
Okay. How was that growing up there? Like,
it was fun fighting off crackheads and shit like that.
I don't know how you dealt with all that shit.
And like any other kid, developed an early career path that at the young age of just 10 years old, she took a liking in becoming an actress and began taking acting classes that would eventually be cut short after she felt intimidated by the older kids.
I always wanted to be an actress. Like that was my first like passion, right? And I even went to like an acting class and everything, but I was just so shy because I was like 10 and all the kids, like everybody else was like teenagers and stuff. And you know, I was just intimidated by them.
So you never went back?
No.
With no information to what elementary nor middle school she went to, Ice Spice stated, entering her high school years, her parents were sent her to a private
Catholic school. I went to Sacred Heart.
Okay, oh, Sacred Heart.
And that's where she began playing for the Sacred Heart volleyball team as number 4, earning herself a full scholarship to SUNY Purchase University. Graduating from Sacred Heart High School, she would start attending SUNY Purchase and play alongside for the Purchase Panthers Division III volleyball team. Played volleyball only in her freshman year, she appeared in 7 matches, and in the same year of being in college is where she would meet with her former producer known as Riot USA, whose father was a well-known DJ by the name of Ephraim Lopez and was professionally known as DJ ENUFF, that mixes on air for New York hip-hop radio station Hot 97, who is recognizably best known for being the notorious B.I.G. road and concert DJ in the 90s. With his father being known into the music industry, there's rarely any information with his son USA Riot, but with one paper interview with Final Blogs, he mentions attending SUNY Purchase University where he would spend most of his time there at school studio with people who were in the music system, but wasn't taking any music courses. He was instead mostly there to meet people and trying to make connection, to where he would eventually meet with Ice Spice. And he explained, "That's where I actually met Ice Spice. She dropped out, but we met in freshman year. She was a communication major first, till she was taking basic courses. We crossed paths. We ended up getting introduced by mutual friends, but we had classes together. Intro to communication, same class."
Yeah, so that's where we met at. It was just mad producers and artists, painters, dancers, everything like that for me.
Up at that campus?
Yeah.
Okay.
So everybody was mad creative, just good vibes, and we just clicked. We had like mutuals, and he was just sending me like beats over time, because I would like rap, like I would just like little freestyles, little dumb, and he would just like be like, "Oh, you should rap, da da da," like on some serious, because I was already like just around, and yeah, it was lit.
With it being said by USA Riot, Ice Spice will make the decision to drop out of college in her sophomore year, saying, "I love because I feel like I was in the wrong place." She began the start of her music career, which was something she never intended in doing, but was already familiar with the making of music because her dad was already in the music business, in which Ice Spice had a history with writing poem and rap freestyles growing up, with even her senior quote saying, "Thank you, Scared Heart, I learned to write good." Before the release of her first piece of music, the rap name Ice Spice was her already created Instagram account that she made around the ages of 14 years old, which can be broken down as,
So my name's Isis.
Oh, Isis, okay.
Yeah. So everybody calls me Ice like my whole life. But I was really just trying to come up with a Finsta name in high school, so I was like 14 when I
What's the hell is Finster?
It's just like a fake Insta.
Okay.
It's like your private Insta.
All right, I did not know that, but
Yeah.
Finster, okay.
So I was like 14, and that's just, I was like, what rhymes with ice? Spice.
Wow.
Working with her producer USA Right, she would publish her first song on all streaming platforms titled Bully Freestyle on the 5th of March 2021. That wouldn't gain much traction at first until she began promoting it through TikTok, where she had a small following of 20,000 followers that she gained through a TikTok dance challenge called the Bust It Challenge. That became her first taste of what being famous feels like.
I was home like with my sisters and my mom, and we was just like refreshing it, and we was just watching the numbers go up. I would refresh it, it would be another 10K likes, and we was like, whoa, like this is getting crazy.
With a small buzz around her name, iSpice was partaking in another viral TikTok challenge called Big Bang. As a way to self-promote herself into trafficking everything towards her music, she strategized a method of using her body and later dropped a music video to her first song that has now been deleted and can only be seen with a small clip on her TikTok and Twitter page. On April 3rd, she would drop her second song titled Been Bad Freestyle that she would randomly delete.
Stop playing with them, Riot. Been bad since me highs. I'm who she ain't fucking with. I know what he like. Bad bitch is my government. You see this fat ass on the TL starting shit.
2 months later, on June 6th, she would drop her third song titled Top Freestyle that she will also delete.
The hardest, I came from nothing, remember was starving. Bitches my seed like I planted a garden. Blow like a nick when I shop at a garden. She talking shit. Had to boom at her noggin. I told my mama we litty regardless. Ice Spice, I'm gritty and heartless.
Her fourth song released on July 16 titled Cake, uploaded only on SoundCloud and YouTube but get deleted.
Fuck them fat niggas, only fuck him if he's bony. Like a stoli, I'm on my dolly. They try to troll me, you do not know me. Mouth be loud, you don't control me. Pussy make sounds like macaroni. I get jealous when it's good, like my niggas from the hood. Bitches wishy-washy, I do what she wish she could. Got big cake, pretty ass face, that's why hoes mad.
4 months later, without releasing any new music, iSpice released her fifth song titled No Clarity on the 5th of November, and is where she truly began taking her music more seriously, releasing her music video the next day, then began promoting her music through TikTok and Instagram, which the song had a really mentioned lyric of,
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty.
which began picking up views and was even featured on Hot 97 radio show. Entering 2022, on Valentine's Day, iSpice will drop her sixth song titled Name of Love, which again she began promoting through her TikTok and Instagram page, attracting more people to her social media and becoming a hot topic to keep herself relevant. Dropping a music video to the song Name of Love on April the 8th, eventually get recognized by famous R&B rapper slash singer Tusi, who invited her to do her first show. Gaining a more bigger audience, she dropped another song plus music video titled Euphoria on May 6th.
Shitting on bitches, my hobby, I be going dumb and I'm feeling euphoric.
Showing off her amazing rap talent, she'll be seen doing an episode with On The Radar Radio, a freestyle which is currently sitting at 1.9 million views.
In the end that I know that I'm good, understand that I'm misunderstood, and the plan to get bro out the hood. I be feeling a dump on a bitch, and I know that she bumping my shit. In the comments they eating my dick, remember they didn't believe in a bitch.
4 months prior, on January of 2022, a song that she claimed to be self-recorded in her room.
I was like, I'm not gonna think too hard on this one, I'm gonna just have fun, and like it just came line by line.
Was released with a snippet on July 13.
You thought I was feeling you? That nigga a munch. Nigga either he ate it for lunch. Bitch on my baddie, I get what I want, like.
That became the jumpstart to her music career when famous rapper slash model Ruby Rose reposted the snippet, which took to TikTok, creating the famous line, "You thought I was feeling you," which wasted no time with it being fully released with their music video posted onto World Star on August 10th, making it her 8th song titled Munch / Feeling You, becoming her first hit single, grabbing the attention from a 5-star Grammy award-winning artist from Toronto, Canada known as Drake, home to where he will follow and DM iSpice saying, "That Munch and On Our Radar Freestyle Hard AF." On our radio show, playing her music on his radio show, even flying her out to his private party and co-signing her to his label. On August 25th, she was set to go on tour with, at the time, a bigger rapper than her known as BILLBOARD. But being that she started getting recognized by more popular celebrities, her management team began removing her off BILLBOARD tour because of how much more popular she was over him.
Do you feel though that right now she's a bigger artist than you? Because I would say no, but hey, you know.
I mean, she famous, man. She famous. So is it no hard feelings, like in terms of her pulling out and deciding to do something different?
Nah, no hard feelings, man.
Man, come on,
Seeing
bro.
that Ice Spice was hanging around Drake, it was not a surprise to fans speculating that Drake was trying to get with Ice Spice, in which it didn't work, so to a random surprise, he out of nowhere unfollowed Ice Spice on Instagram with no given reason, but created a more reason for Ice Spice's name to be pushed into the mainstream media.
Drake unfollowed you afterwards. Do you want to tell us some tea on that?
He did. I don't know why though.
Shame on you, Drake. Shame on you. You shouldn't have done that.
It's okay though.
She's out here.
It's all love.
The popularity and hype around her name grew even more, but became suspicious that it happened in a short amount of time. That some people began creating conspiracy theories and spreading rumors that Ice Spice was nothing but an industry plant that was getting heavily pushed by a big record label and was lying about being an independent artist. But without it being publicly announced, she would sign under the record label 10K Projects, who's known to sign artists like 6ix9ine, Trippie Redd, Summers, Ian Dior, Richard Mary, the Peachtree Rascals, and more. While also having people claiming that she was on her way to falling off and her song Munch was nothing but a one-hit wonder, with it being seen after her first rolling out concert where she played her biggest song Munch, which fans only knew her famous line. Causing her to becoming the first rapper ever with a one-verse wonder, giving people another reason to hate on her. But despite all the hate, the song became her first Billboard charting songs, reaching at number 5 Hot 100 singles, even having the word Munch rebranded with a newly definition as she described it as.
I would define Munch as like just a eater or somebody that's like obsessed with you, or it could be a hater. Either way, they're still obsessed with you. A eater.
While also having the hashtag Munch being used in TikTok videos that it received over 2 billion views. A month later, on October 28th, a video with Genius interview with Ice Spice was released of her breaking down the meaning to Munch, while also dropping a new song and music video titled Bikini Bottom, with it once again going super viral on TikTok, making it her second hit song.
Bikini Bottom just is like another hit. It's lit. Like, I'm hyped. Everybody was trying to be like, oh, she a one-hit wonder, da da da. But it's like, now what? 2-hit wonder? Like, the fuck?
Her orange hair will become something that will be seen as her identification, having many fans and celebrities dressed up as Ice Spice for Halloween. With positivity starting to surround Ice Spice's name, Drake and 21 Savage will drop a collab tape consisted of 16 songs on November 4th, having one song in particular that had the mention of the lyrics of
"She a 10, tryna rap, it's good on me,"
having many people speculating that it was towards Ice Spice, which had Ice Spice replying back on Twitter saying, "At least I'm a 10. But whenever being interviewed if she disliked Drake, she simply replies,
"Actually took a shot at you, or you just embraced what people were saying."
He didn't. We spoke about it. He said that was not about me. Yeah, that wasn't.
But you embraced it on social media, like, yo, at least I'm a 10 though, or something. You
yeah, and he also appreciated that too. Like, you know, just like being cool about it, not being a weirdo. Like, cause you know.
Ending off 2022, she'll release a new song snippet on December the 20th.
Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna rum. Big boobs in the bus, they plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10.
Titled In Her Mood, with the official song being released on Christmas Day. That became another hit single through the help of TikTok. Entering 2023, Ice Spice began having a more loving fan base who enjoyed her music, which promoted the decision of dropping a 6-song surprise EP titled Light on January the 19th, with one song featured with New York rapper Lil TJ titled Gangsta Boo, that charted on Billboard Hot 100 number 82. Even starting off the year in February, Ice Spice's current Spotify monthly listeners were sitting around 10 million. That had a drastic change when a former music artist from Kennett, England, who's known for songs like who would do a remix with Ice Spice to her song Boys Are Liars that was originally dropped on November to dropping 14 days later after Ice Spice EP on February the 3rd, would instantly begin trending throughout TikTok since it was an already released and trending song before, with it receiving 20 million streams, 585,000 radio airplay audience impression, and 600 downloads sold, with it being released on February 3rd to February the 9th, with a music video currently over 100 million views, becoming both their biggest song, charting at number 15 global 200 on Billboard.
He say that I'm good enough, got my third. Think about shit that I shouldn't know. So I tell him it's one of me. He making fun of me. His girl is a bum to me. Like that boy is a cop. Saying he home, but I know where he at. Like.
On March 13, the Zelle magazine released an interview with Ice Spice called The Rising Star, gathering the attention of many, including the well-known Queen of New York, NiCKi MiNAj. Her reposted Ice Spice and said, "She's the people's princess, catch it," with a few people speculating that Ice Spice has gotten signed under NiCKi MiNAj's record label, while other people knew there was going to be a potential collab song soon to be released, with it actually happening on April the 14th to an already released song by Ice Spice titled Princess Diana that had NiCKi MiNAj as the remix feature, with the music video currently at 37 million views. And as of currently, Ice Spice could be seen with Vogue magazine getting ready for the Met Gala, which is an exclusive event that only invites the most famous people in the world to take photos.
So this is a moment. Ice Spice is here at the Met Gala. This is your first one. You hit the carpet, you shut it down. Let's talk about how it feels to be at your first Met Gala.
I'm just so grateful. I'm so happy to be here. You know, I was like really nervous, like approaching the carpet.
Right.
And once I heard everybody screaming, I was like, I felt better.
But in the meanwhile, follow my Instagram, and I'ma see y'all when I see y'all in another video, which I don't know when this next video is gonna drop.